Let's see what's going on today, shall we? We'll start with the Animal Oracle. Feels like a level up, a movement. Let's see what came out. Wolverine, fierceness. Is it focusing? Why is it not focusing? There we go. Movement, change, big change coming here. Big change. Four of Swords. There's a big change coming in. Is that fuzzy? Hold on. I want to make sure it's not fuzzy for you guys. Why is that like... Okay. Four of Wands. What else came out? King of Swords. This movement, this change is based off of pain. Ooh. A sadness. Two of Swords. But you're not... It hurts. And it is sad. But you're not... Don't let that veer you off. You are on the precipice. Titanic could be relevant. That's been coming up a lot. Maybe you really like Titanic, or definitely dabble down the history of it. And if you compare, Titanic was a huge loss. It was sadness. It was a battle that was inevitable. It was going to happen either way. It was planned. So in this case for you, you've been planning your steps. That's where the fierceness is coming in from the Wolverine. You have been planning your steps accordingly. And it almost is, things are being thrown in the path to how you're taking it to veer you, because now you're focusing your attention on what's hurting. But what the cards are saying is, and what Spirit is trying to guide you, this is a guidance, straight guidance. You have everything that you've been working for. It is literally at the tips of your fingers. Okay? So do not lose sight of what you've been putting your effort and your energy in, because That is for you. So know this sadness, this thing that got thrown into your path, is not a test. They're saying it's not a test. It's not a test. You are being prepared for something that's coming in for you. You are being prepared for something that is coming in for you. And right now, it doesn't make any sense. Because you've been staying very positive. You've been pushing forward, working towards the goals that you're wanting out of life. So no, this is not just being like spewed in your path as a test. Spirit wants you to know that this is not a test. However, how this affects you and how you manage this situation, it's actually just going to feed more into your goals. Wow. Wow. 3 of coins at the bottom. We're human. When things make us sad, we tend to shut down from the things that we enjoy. We tend to veer off of that path, and they're letting you know, listen, we are here with you. We're watching. We're listening. They always are. But they want you to know that this is not considered a test. This is something that, because now you are in this different mindset and you are handling life itself completely different than you ever have before. These things are happening, and all it is fuel to push you forward. That's all it is. So focus your energy and your direction towards exactly what you set out to do, because the goals that you've been working on have been succeeding, and it's literally just fuel for the fire is what it is. Ace of coins. It's the fuel to your fire. It is not a test. You've been asking that. Is this some kind of test? Is this trying to show me something? It's not a test. You are dealing with people and situations, and it was already said a while back that once your goals started to become reality and they started to come into fruition, there's going to be enemies. There's going to be enemies involved. And enemies is as simple as pain somebody's causing you. They're saying the word enemy, anyone or anything that tries to veer you off of a path that you wholeheartedly want for yourself, it doesn't matter who they are, it is considered like an enemy. They are affecting your energy, and that energy that you want to put towards your good things, because this is the energy that they're giving off and putting you in, could veer you off your path. But you're not going to be persuaded this time. It hit you. It hurt. But you're not going to be persuaded this time. It's not going to happen this time. You're not going to be veered off your path. And again, they're stressing to you, please don't take this as a test. This is literally just people and situations reacting to the fact that they feel as if you are the one that's the issue. But all you're doing is try to better yourself. That's all you're doing here. And for some reason, that seems to be a threat to some. But you have to focus on what... That card came out 3 times. 3 times! The Lovers. Remember the tree? And the 4 of Coins. So, this is very like agitating, but also at the same time, this situation and the people involved in this should just be supporting you and be happy for you. But for whatever reason, they're making it complicated. And you have a goal and a focus in mind, and you've been working towards that. And don't put your energy into that. Just let it happen the way it's going to happen when it comes to that situation, because what you've been working on and the fact that it's growing and the fact that you're actually bringing your dreams into reality, you don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose sight of that. So with the Lovers coming out and then the 4 of Coins, I think that's what it's talking about when it comes to these 2 cards specifically. The Lovers is you focusing on your dreams, knowing that your dreams are coming true because of this person you are becoming. But don't be swayed. Do not be swayed. I know you're sad. I know it hurts. Hermit. But you've already come out of that shell you've been in for so long. You've already made the moves, made the changes, did the work, did the spiritual healing, did the overall healing over the years. So don't feel as if you have to hide now. And don't hide within those feelings and those emotions of that situation, because that's going to take your focus away from your goal and what you want out of your life. There is a reason why this is happening. And it's again, it's not a test. They keep stressing that it is not a test. But there is a specific reason for it. Let's see. It's almost like it's on them. The Death card. A new beginning. A new way of seeing things. A new way of how you approach things. A new way of how you use your energy. Okay. 3 of Wands. Whatever and whoever is involved in this sadness, causing this sadness and this veer of energy of yours that you're now putting into this, and it's veering you off of your goals because you feel down. When you feel down, you don't have the energy to put into what you're doing. And it's ironic because that's what brings you joy. the energy and the effort of these goals that you have is something that you enjoy. So the reason that sadness has come forward with this certain situation and with these certain individuals is because where they are, you're not. You're over here going this way, and they're either staying or they're veering off in a different direction. So that situation, those people are not good for this focus right now. And that's why they always say people come and go in our lives at certain times, and it's for certain reasons. And this also is going to open up a different sense of being for you. Completely. Yep, Queen of Cups. This is going to help you. I know it doesn't feel that way right now, but this is going to help you. Hear me out here, because you've done so much healing over the years, and you've changed. You are not who you were 5 years ago. So that's becoming really, really hard for those people in that situation to take. They're not accepting of it. And they may not say that to you, or they may not say, no, that's not true, but it is. And actions speak very much louder than words. And the actions alone, let it be known. So, because you have decided to put yourself first, it's causing a barrier between that. But it's not going to end, first of all. That's number one. It's just a situation that has to happen at this moment, at this time. But throughout this happening, and while this is happening, they are all watching. They are watching. Okay? So you don't have anything to worry about, because you know this. You know this. The truth always reveals itself. It doesn't always reveal itself when you need it to, but it will reveal itself. And that is when that judgment is going to come forward. And that is when the judgment does come, you're not going to have to feel down in the dumps. But it will be different for them. And not to mention, interesting. The Lovers. But a different visual. So, that's very interesting. Times 2. Twos. Things in twos. Perhaps there's 2 people in specifics here that are playing a role in this. But, again, can't take back what you've done or said. You can try to make it better, but you can't take it back. So that threw me for a loop for a second, but I definitely see two people. Twos are definitely significant here, for sure, with that situation. You already have what you've been working on. Not to the full extent, but it's here, okay? So on a very positive note in this message, hear me out when I say to you what you've been working on. And if you've been working on this, then this message is letting you know that. They see the work you're putting in. They see what you're doing. They see the time and effort you're putting into all this and how bad you want this. And they know that you already feel it. It's not fully to the potential that you want it, but you feel it, okay? You have realized how to manifest what you want in your life. When you completed certain healings, and number one thing, when you connected with Spirit, with God, with whoever you follow, whoever you believe, once you found that connection again, that helped you to have a clear path forward to all the things that you're working on. But unfortunately, sometimes in life, paths go different ways. And when it does, it causes pain. It can cause pain, it can cause sadness, it can cause situations to make you question, how could these people be doing this to me? But again, like they're saying, like Spirit is saying, this is not a test. This is simply due to the fact that you have grown, you've changed, and you've changed with the times. Not everybody is on the same wavelength. Not everybody's going to be able to see how you're seeing things. And that's okay. But that situation, even though you're involved, it's not your fight to take. It's not. Just keep your focus in the game. That's what I'm hearing. Keep your focus in the game. You're already there. You are already there. I hear, it's happening. It's happening. Page of Swords. You have put in so much work into this. And I keep hearing it comes from the heart. It comes from the heart. It is genuine. It is soulful. And that is why this abundance is going to come to you. But like I said, there is certain people, see? Certain people in certain situations, even down to jobs. For some of you, it's a job. It's just abruptly becoming unbearable. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Still hurts, still scary, but you don't want, it's affecting the attention you're putting into the work of your goal. And you don't need that. Oh, you want to come out? Okay. Let's see how much time I got. It's so little, I can't see it. I don't want to push it too far on you guys. I feel bad when it winds up being 4 or 5 parts. Stay focused. Just stay focused. Ancestors. Ooh! Message straight from Spirit. I love this. You are breaking huge cycles with this. And that is why these certain situations are happening. This is why people are coming out of behind the masks that they were in. This came out twice. Wisdom. You're growing the knowledge and wisdom of your ancestors and of the situations that they have been through to then not be put in those same situations. Intuition. Intuition? Yes, intuition. The cat. Your intuition knows, because you're so connected, and you've made that a priority. That's a big thing I'm hearing. You made this a priority. Gosh, I couldn't get it out. And because you made that a priority of focusing on faith, I'm telling you, it opens your eyes to see people and things and situations for what they really are. And because of the path that you're on, and this path is for you. This path is strictly for you. Okay? Because this is your work, which you love to do, what you have always wanted to do. It's been a goal on your list of things I want to accomplish in life. And there are certain people that just cannot be on this path with you because they just disrupt it. But like I said, the truth will come fully out, be revealed. There will be no masks to hide behind. Not anymore. Ooh. A seahorse. Equality. Don't take this as a loss. Do not take this and run with that energy and that emotion and let it veer you off of this situation. You might have to do this path without that situation or without those people so that you can succeed. And who's meant to be there will be there. Who's not meant will not. That's just how it's going to go. And they know who should be and who shouldn't. They know, like I said, observation. They know your spirit team knows what's good for you on this path. Prosperity, my loves, prosperity. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to be sad, but keep your focus where you are because your goals are becoming your reality. And once you can focus on that and succeed in that, you're going to be so thankful you didn't waste your time. Peace. Love you.